The trouble started with a single sentence, sharp, public, and meant to wound. "People like you don't fly first," the agent said as Maya approached the scanner, her boarding pass still warm in her hand. Conversations around her softened to curious murmurs. Maya, the young analyst fighting for a chance to speak in New York, felt her confidence fracture. Yet someone behind her paused, watching with an awareness that didn't match the moment. What happened next would flip the entire gate upside down. Nobody expects to be told they don't belong at an airport gate. Yet that's exactly what 24-year-old Maya Carter heard the moment she stepped forward, boarding pass in hand, hopeful, nervous, ready to make her presentation in New York. A sharp voice cut the air before she even reached the scanner. "Not you. Step aside. People like you always slow things down." Heads turned. The terminal noise thinned into a curtain of whispers. Maya stood still, back straight, fingers tightening around the paper she had triple-checked that morning. She tried to speak, but the agent's glare sliced through the space between them like she had already decided the verdict. The agent leaned forward, her voice cold. "Where did you get this ticket?" "Because it isn't yours." For a brief second, Maya felt something shift behind her. A presence. A pair of eyes watching closely. The overhead speakers chimed, pulling her toward the moment that would change everything. The gate area felt larger than it should have, stretching outward like the floor itself wanted distance from her. Maya swallowed hard before answering, keeping her voice steady. "I got it the same way everyone does. I bought it." The agent snatched the boarding pass, twisting it slightly as if hoping it would tear. "Bought it? With what?" She didn't wait for an answer. "You don't just walk into Delta Terminal C with a cheap printout and expect me to believe it's real." Passengers slowed their steps, pretending not to stare. A small detail hit Maya like a bruise. A mother tugged her son closer, as if proximity to Maya was unsafe. The subtle flinch stung more than the words. "I have a meeting in New York," Maya said. "Please just scan it." The agent smirked. "Or what? You going to complain? You people always do." Those 3 words tightened the air around her. Maya knelt to pick up the folder that had slipped from her arm. Her presentation papers fanned out across the floor. She gathered them one by one, the rough carpet scraping her palms, airport shoes stepping around her like she was a misplaced item. A shadow loomed. A security guard approached, towering, bored expression masking something sharper. "Problem here?" "Yes," the agent replied quickly. "Fake ticket. Possible identity issue. She needs secondary screening." Maya looked at the guard, searching for any sign of fairness. "Sir, my ID and ticket match." "She hasn't scanned anything." But the guard didn't check. He motioned toward the metal benches. "Sit. Don't move." Passengers looked away, pretending they didn't hear the humiliation. The agent folded her arms, victorious. "What would you do if this happened to you?" Maya wondered silently as her chest tightened, pulse rising. She sat down, alone, clutching her folder like a lifeline, unaware that the quiet man standing behind the column had never taken his eyes off her. The guard returned with an impatient sigh. "Her story doesn't add up," he said to the agent, loud enough for half the gate to hear. "She's not flying today." Maya's breath hitched. "I haven't even been checked." "You're making assumptions." The agent stepped closer, lowering her voice just enough to weaponize it. "Listen carefully. People like you should be grateful we're even talking to you. So sit there, keep quiet, and hope we don't put you on the no-fly list." For a moment, Maya felt invisible, stripped down to nothing more than their biases. She tightened her grip on the folder, pages trembling. Then a calm but firm voice broke through. "Is there a reason this passenger's boarding pass hasn't been scanned?" The quiet man stepped forward. His badge glinted, Federal Aviation Administration. The gate froze. Even the agent's face drained of color. She cleared her throat. Sir, she presented a suspicious ticket. I was verifying. He took the ticket from her hand, aligning the torn corner with meticulous care. His eyes hardened. I just reviewed the camera feed. You tore it. Not her. The guard stiffened. The agent's lips parted, then closed, no words forming. The man turned to Maya. Ms. Carter, I apologize for what you've experienced. Please stand. The agent whispered, barely audible. She can't be. But the man answered without looking at her. She is. And you're in serious trouble. The FAA official gestured for Maya to follow him. The crowd parted, a living corridor of stunned faces. The agent attempted to speak. Sir, this is a misunderstanding. No, he replied, voice ice steady. This was discrimination, recorded clearly on multiple angles. Security stepped forward, not toward Maya, but toward the agent and the guard. Both were escorted aside, protests fading under the weight of protocol they had ignored. Maya stood quietly as the official reprinted her boarding pass. You're cleared. And for the record, your presentation today matters. Don't let small people shrink your path. She nodded, the words anchoring her back into herself. As she walked through the gate scanner, the beep sounded clean and certain. Just before entering the jet bridge, she glanced back. The agent's eyes met hers, wide, shaken, exposed. Maya didn't smile, but she didn't look away either. Some injustices break people. Others reveal exactly who refuses to bend. The jet bridge hummed softly, leading her toward a future none of them had expected.